guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you enjoy your stay. If you do, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below before you go. Today, as you guys can tell from the title of this video, I'm going to be doing a 28-week bump date. 28 weeks. I am officially in my third trimester, which is absolutely insane. Literally feels like I just found out I was pregnant yesterday. So like to think that we're having a baby in like the next 10 weeks or so is like absolutely insane. For those of you who don't know, I get induced. So baby will be here mid-October instead of the end of October on Halloween when my due date is. I have an idea of when the baby is going to be here, but there's a fly, sorry. But I have an idea when the baby is going to be here, but I don't have like an exact day yet. I have an idea based off Jackson. I have an idea based off like conversations I've had with my OB. But yeah, we're like 10 weeks away from having our baby, which is nerve-wracking because I still have so much to do. So within the next month or so, we need to get the crib put in here, which is actually going to go in this corner where I'm currently sitting. I'm gonna have to find a new film spot, to be honest, but this is where the baby will be. It is on my side of the bed, and then I need to get the clothes from my mom's house that were all of Jackson's old clothes that the baby is gonna wear, which I'm so excited to have pictures of them in like the same month, like kind of deal. Oh, I'm so excited. Regardless, I need to go get those clothes from my mom's house so that we can wash them and pack my hospital bags, which will be a video here soon. So make sure you look out for that. Baby boy is officially the size of like a head of lettuce, I think it said. A head of lettuce. That doesn't really seem that big, but like, that's relatively big. I had an ultrasound this morning for like his head growth. It's just like a whole other video. And he's sitting, he's head down, and he's got his back all the way up like the right side of my stomach, and then like his butt's right here at the top, and then on the sides are his little feet, and it's really cute. But he is head down, which Jackson and Levi were both head down like my entire pregnancy pretty much. And he hasn't been. The last ultrasound I had was like 20 something weeks, and he was head up. So he's head down now. Hopefully he stays that way. I know he's still got like plenty of time to like get back into that position, but I get induced, so it makes it a lot easier for him to just be head down already. I still feel relatively like crap most days, which sucks because I wanted to like enjoy this pregnancy like I did with the other kids, and I've had a hard time doing that because I've been so sick. As you can see, I look sick. It's one of those days. But I'm super exhausted all the time, and I have like no energy, and it's like really hard for me to have an appetite. Like I don't have an appetite. I'm not really hungry. I'm literally forcing myself to eat because I feel sick if I do, and I feel sick if I don't. So I'm literally forcing myself to eat food. So that's been fun. It's getting really, really, really hard to pick Jackson up. Like I'm constantly feeling like I'm pulling something. I think I've started getting Braxton Hicks. I've never really had Braxton Hicks with Levi or Jackson, to be honest. Like I never had them with either of them. Or at least ones that were like noticeable. But like this time around, like last night I was lying in bed and I had really, really bad back pain and really, really like intense stomach cramps. So I think that's what a Braxton Hicks was, but I also don't want to say that like I've been having Braxton Hicks because I don't know if that's what it is. Regardless, that's what it feels like. Mental health this pregnancy has been really hard for me because, well, first of all, everything that's going on with his head is anxiety, but just after all the losses and everything, like I'm just having a really hard time enjoying this pregnancy, and because it's our last pregnancy, I want to be enjoying this pregnancy. So we're having a hard time there because I feel like I should be enjoying it, but I'm also having a hard time enjoying it. As for cravings, I'm still craving chocolate milk and anything sweet. Chocolate milk was one of my first pregnancy cravings, and it's like funny because in the last like week or so it's come back. But like I literally cannot get enough chocolate milk. It's so good. As for the way baby looks, aside from his head, everything looks really, really good. There is like no concerns on anything like that. I saw because it was an emergency ultrasound. Technically, I don't know. Regardless, I saw his little heart this morning beating really good. Like I said, I saw the ultrasound this morning, and it doesn't look like it's that disproportionate. So I'm hopeful that it grew, but I'm also not like a doctor to be able to confirm that. So I'm trying to just go with that so my anxiety is not so bad for the next 9 days. yeah, anxiety is something I'm trying to work on with this pregnancy too, because it's just, I can't do it anymore. Like, it's literally so bad. I'm so emotional. Like, I cried over an English muffin for not being toasted enough. And I know it sounds really, really silly, especially because I didn't want the English muffin. But like, I was devastated. It was not toasted enough. So yeah, we've been super emotional. I'm honestly kind of excited to just not be pregnant anymore. Like, I don't want to wish it away, because like I said before, it's like my last pregnancy. But also, like, it's just been really hard, like really mentally draining. So I'm kind of ready for it to be over, and I'm kind of ready for him to meet him. But at the same time, like, I'm not ready for it to be over because it's my last pregnancy. So he definitely moves more than any of my other kids have. Like, he is constantly moving, which is like really good for my anxiety, but he's constantly moving all the time, and they're like big like movements. They're not just like little like I moved. It's like big movements all the time. So it makes me feel better for my anxiety. It makes me feel better not having to worry about him. Like with Jackson and Levi, I went to the hospital with both of them to make sure there was movement multiple times, and with him I've only had to do it once, and in the last handful of weeks I haven't had to do it at all because he moves all the time. Although his favorite time to move is between like 3 a.m. and 7 a.m. so it's fun for me. So that's pretty much the bump update. There isn't really much new information, but we are officially in our 3rd trimester. Baby is the size of a head of lettuce. Probably weighs about 2 to 3-ish pounds, and we are officially in the 10-week countdown. Like, I guess technically we're a little less than 10 weeks, but only by a couple days. So 10 weeks and baby will be here, give or take, when they get my induction date in, but 10 weeks. And I'm so excited. I have so much to do. So the next like handful of vlogs, because I'm gonna do my best to get back to doing my daily vlogs and all that. But when I'm feeling sick, it kind of makes it really hard to like film and stuff. But the next vlogs are going to be getting the baby's nursery area ready, buying the crib, getting all the clothes and everything ready, my hospital bags. I need to start getting ready. I wanted to get them ready for a while, but I need to go pick up the clothes from my mom's house and wash them and stuff. So I gotta get my hospital bags ready because it's gonna make me nervous to not have those ready. And yeah, it's gonna be a lot of getting ready for the baby, and I'm really, really excited for these videos, and I'm really excited for all of this and have another baby. Now's the fun part. I'm gonna show you guys my 28-week bump. I really haven't gained that much weight this pregnancy, so I feel like I'm really small still. And I feel like I haven't gained weight because I've been so sick. Like with Jackson, or with Levi, I gained like 50, 60 pounds. Like I gained a lot with Levi. And then with Jackson, I gained like 30, 40 pounds. And with this baby, I'm 28 weeks and I've only gained like 10 pounds. My OB is not worried, so I'm not worried. Baby looks like he's growing perfectly for 28 weeks, aside from the head. But he looks like he's growing perfectly 28 weeks. So they're not concerned, they don't have concerns about my weight, but like I'm just so much smaller than I was with any of my other boys that like it just feels weird, you know? There's baby boy. I feel like I look so much smaller than all of my other babies.